The first time I realized there's no rule book to your career or what you do with your life was in my junior year of college, and I picked up a camera for the very first time. I never considered myself to be a creative or that photography was going to be in my bingo card. And I started doing photography, and I did things for free, and I took pictures of my friends, and I started slowly charging, and then I started booking weddings every weekend. And I slowly realized that this was becoming a career, not just something for fun. As somebody who is in college and your parents sent you to college and paid for your college, that can be something that's super intimidating, because while everybody around you is getting internships and job opportunities and thinking about what's next, I am kind of shifting between it's impossible for me to have a job at this point because I would have to call off every weekend. And in the corporate field, that's just not plausible. So I started really leaning into photography, and I was approaching my graduation. My husband and I got engaged my junior year of college as well. So I went from going in college, being a broke college student, to getting married and having to pay every bill known to man, and also having not a stable income at that time. So I was terrified to tell my parents that I was going to not get a job and just do this instead. And I actually did have an internship that I was working with at the time, and we had the conversation back and forth, and they were a mentor to me in that as well. They let me work with them part-time or just kind of make my own schedule while I navigated what business ownership would look like, especially when I graduated early. I graduated at 19 years old. With all of those big changes very young, it can be something that's super intimidating. And I got to work with them while I navigated my job, and it ended up working out great. But that is something taboo in the world of, you have to get a job and you have to work a 9 to 5 and you have to make a certain amount of money and you have to know what you're doing with your life. And business ownership isn't something that's as respected, especially as young as you are. I'm really grateful that my parents are both entrepreneurs, and so they kind of understood you can make a lot of money that way. You just have to stick with it. You have to believe in yourself and you have to be determined. So yeah, that was the first time I realized that you don't have to have a rule book.